Well, hello, Meow to you too. We are back with another SCP. This one is SCP-294, the coffee machine. Let's do it.
Good morning,
Good morning,
everyone.
Miller.
My name is Dr. Miller, and the SCP we're going to be looking at today is
Bro, Dr. Miller has seen so much shenanigans. I never realized either that it's Dr. Miller PhD written on the thing.
SCP-294.
I was so locked in.
Object Class, Euclid.
Oh,
Special Containment Procedures.
Okay.
There are no special standard containment procedures on file for item SCP-294. However, only personnel of security clearance level 2 or higher are allowed to interact with it.
That kind of sounds like a red flag, but
See document
yeah.
SCP-294-A.
Okay.
SCP-294 is currently being stored in the second floor personnel break room and is monitored by 2 guards of security clearance level 3.
So SCP-294 is currently being stored, so it's one coffee vending machine?
At all times.
Maybe?
Description. Item
Okay,
SCP-294 appears to be a standard coffee vending machine.
Okay.
The only noticeable difference being an entry touchpad with buttons corresponding to an English QWERTY keyboard.
What?
Upon depositing 50 cents US currency into the coin slot, the user is prompted to enter the name of any liquid using the touchpad. Upon doing so, a standard 12-ounce paper drinking cup is placed and the liquid indicated is poured.
I'm not gonna lie, I think I want an SCP-294 in my life as well, if this is the case.
97 initial test runs were performed, including requests for water, coffee, beer, and soda. Non-consumable liquids such as sulfuric acid, wiper fluid, and motor oil, as well as substances that do not usually exist in liquid state, such as nitrogen, iron, and glass. And each one returned a success.
So it does everything.
Test runs with solid materials such as diamond have failed, however, as it appears that SCP-294 can only deliver substances that can exist in a liquid state.
So I can have unlimited coffees, or I don't know what else I drink. Coffee and water, I guess.
It is of note that after approximately 50 uses, the machine would not respond to further requests. After a period of approximately 90 minutes, the machine seemed to have restocked itself. It is also interesting to note that many caustic liquids that would have eaten through a normal
How is this thing restocking itself? I love SCPs. I love how creative this world is.
paper cup seem to have no effect on the cups dispensed by the machine.
Interesting.
Testing is ongoing. As suggested, SCP-294 was moved to the second floor personnel break room as a money-saving venture. Following Incident 294-01, guards were stationed at the item and a security clearance became necessary to interact with it.
What is that incident?
Document SCP-294-A regarding Incident 294-1.
Okay.
On August 21st, 2005, Agent Joseph attempted to use item SCP-294 to obtain coffee during his allocated break time.
Wait. The incident starts off with him trying to obtain a normal liquid, okay? Like coffee.
At 9:30 a.m. at the request of Agent to see what it would do.
Okay.
Requested a cup of joe from the item. Moments after confirming this,
you didn't say coffee, you said cup of joe. And you can't get a cup of joe. You're going to break the machine. You weren't specific enough, right?
Agent Joseph began to sweat profusely and complained of dizziness before collapsing. After moving the unconscious agent to the infirmary, the medical team recovered the contents of the cup dispensed by item SCP-294, a combination of blood, tissue, and other bodily fluids. Testing revealed the DNA sequence of the biological material dispensed by SCP-294 matched that of Agent made a complete recovery after 4 weeks of rest and intravenous hydration. X-rays and CAT scans showed no further signs of injury and was released.
So, how a combination of blood tissue and other bodily fluids? What even happened to him?
Both agents were reprimanded. Additional security measures for SCP-294 have been recommended.
That makes sense.
Addendum, SCP-294-F. After reviewing documentation on SCP-294, suggested testing SCP-294's ability to retrieve specific liquids from a distance.
Okay.
Addendum SCP-294-H. With the overseeing of O5, a cup of SCP-75 secretion was used as input.
No. I'm not even gonna question.
The product was proven to be the requested liquid, and the cup was able to successfully contain the material.
Okay.
However, the report for Incident 075-7 was acknowledged 2 hours after the test. See Addendum SCP-75-M. A containment procedure breach had occurred exactly the same time this test was taking place.
Wait, what? How the report, for instance, was acknowledged 2 hours before the test, and then a containment procedure breach. What?
Taking SCP-75 to its active stage. It was able to secrete an amount of basic solution equal to the capacity of a coffee cup before emergency containment procedure was applied and it was rendered passive. The liquid was not found in post-incident investigation.
What? How does that even happen? I guess we'll find out, maybe.
SCP-294-I. Researcher punched in request for cup of gold. The machine dispensed a cup of molten gold. Researcher requested similar precious materials with the same result.
Huh.
Addendum SCP-294-J. Researcher punched in from a safe range request for
I love how you have to put from a safe range. Okay.
Water. The machine hummed briefly, then displayed out of range on entry pad.
Out of range?
It is theorized that SCP-294 has a limited range of collection and cannot reach into alternative universes or dimensions.
So it can only retrieve things that are present in its present world. Bro, how do I get one of these coffee machines is all I'm gonna say.
Addendum SCP-294-K. Researcher punched in request for diamond.
Wait.
SCP-294 briefly hummed, then displayed out of range on entry pad.
Out of range?
SCP-294 gives this result for all solid substances, as diamond is a solid crystalline form of carbon. It appears that the machine will not dispense liquid carbon, as this does not result in a diamond. When a cup of carbon was subsequently punched in, the machine dispensed a cup of liquid carbon. SCP-294 was immune to the damaging effects of the dispensed liquid.
How?
Addendum SCP-294-M. Testing for range of SCP-294's capacity for retrieval has been initiated.
I never thought in my entire life the coffee machine would be this interesting. I don't know about you guys who are watching this video with me right now, but I never in my life was like, yes, coffee machine. But now I'm like, yes, coffee machine.
A unique compound has been formulated composed of undisclosed ratios, brand bleach, brand cola, METRX powder, and garam masala. The fluid was created and placed at a sealed container 25 meters away from SCP-294.
Okay.
When requested, the fluid was dispensed. An equal amount of the mixture was no longer present in its original container. How is it doing that,
though?
Addendum SCP-294-01. Researcher under observation of Level 4 personnel keyed in a request of the best drink I've ever had. SCP-294 dispensed a fluid similar in appearance to cola. The researcher identified it as a mixed drink he recalls having in a bar during his bachelor party and was convinced it was
how does it know that? 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 How is it able to like read your mind too? Not only can it take things from like other areas, other places, it can also read your mind. What?
Best drink. Did not know what ingredients were in the drink besides rum and cola. Further tests are scheduled to ascertain how SCP-294 gathers information.
Yes.
Addendum SCP-294-01A. Under the same conditions, Agent, the best drink I've ever had. SCP-294 delivered a dark fluid topped with a white foam, which was later identified as Vienna Lager. The cup was printed with a color picture of 5 men and 2 women drinking beer on a beach.
What?
Was one of them. In his briefing, Agent confirmed his favorite drink ever was a Vienna lager he consumed at the beach with his friends.
Okay, this is getting creepy. Like, it was creepy to begin with, but this is just getting eerie. What does this coffee machine know that we don't know?
It has now been confirmed.
I guess it's an SCP, and that is why it's being protected by security guards. Okay, never mind. I answered my own question. Silly me.
That SCP-294 has the ability to directly gather information from someone's mind in order to comply with the given conditions.
Scary.
Addendum SCP-294-Q1. Subject keyed the perfect drink. The machine dispensed a cup containing an odorless lavender liquid. After drinking the liquid, subject appeared to go into shock.
What?
Subject later committed suicide. Leaving a note which read,
What?
"I'm sorry, but..."
What? Subject keyed the perfect drink. The machine dispensed a cup containing an odor. What?
At this point, everything's just one big letdown. Requesting such a drink again is highly discouraged. None of
What was in this drink? What is lavender liquid that I don't know?
the components of the drink have yet been identified.
What?
Addendum 294-T1. The subject keyed in something Cassie will like. The device was heard to hum for about 3 seconds before dispensing an empty.
I know we're like scientists and experimentists and all that fun stuff when it comes to SCPs. Like, I'm talking like the Foundation, the people who work for the Foundation. But there comes a point where we just gotta, not limit test the SCP as much, right?
Cup. Printed on the side of the cup was an image of a traditional soda fountain glass, filled with something brown, and topped with whipped cream. Upon introduction to SCP-85, it was identified by her as a chocolate banana milkshake and judged delicious.
Oh.
Addendum SCP-294-W. Researcher keyed in a request for a cup of music. SCP-294 produced a clear sparkling fluid that tasted vaguely alcoholic.
Vaguely.
Following ingestion, subject reported feeling and not hearing a continuous rhythm, and demonstrated the ability to move and even dance with a certain fluidity that he had not previously shown. Testing on other abstract concepts is continuing. Addendum SCP-294-AB. During a mass security breach, agents requested a cup of pertinent medical knowledge while taking shelter inside the second floor break room. Of the 4 agents in the room, Agent was the only one who was not injured. SCP-294 poured a cup of clear green liquid. Following the ingestion of this substance, Agent began mending other agents' wounds in a manner consistent with Foundation medical training. Agent no longer has the medical training that the liquid provided, and other attempts to recreate the effect have failed.
Is this not scary to anyone else? Am I just a wimp? Like, I'm not terrified, scared, suspenseful, you know?
The agent has speculated that this event was an emergency measure taken by the object to ensure self-preservation.
But it's crazy, because then then the agent no longer has the medical training that the liquid provided, and other attempts to recreate the effect have failed. So it was in that instance, he poured a cup of clear green liquid following the ingestion of the subject, and then he began mending the other agent's wounds, but then it's like he had amnesia, and then he forgot. Like, how?
Addendum SCP-294-AC. Dr. requested my life story from SCP-294. SCP-294 made humming noises and shook violently for approximately 3 minutes before providing a highly viscous, opaque black liquid. Upon consumption, Dr. reported that he remembered everything that had ever happened to him. Following this test, Dr. entered his office and
you cannot create a drink called My Life Story that actually gives you the power to know everything. I mean, you clearly can, and it's been made, but
returned 48 hours later with a 538-page autobiography.
Holy!
Addendum SCP-294-AD. Researcher.
So could this could have wrote all my essays in university, man.
produce request consisting solely of the phrase,
I'm kidding. Use your critical thinking skill, guys. You got it in your mind. You can use it. You can do it.
surprise me. Device produced an opaque cup containing normal water, later determined to have been heated to approximately 200 degrees Celsius. Upon receiving vibration from transport, the contents of the cup turned into steam, violently spraying boiling water in a 2-meter radius. Addendum SCP-294-AF.
Okay.
Researcher produced request for Blood of Christ. SCP-294 vibrated and produced the message Hic Anum Calix Sanguis Me, then produced a paper drinking cup containing approximately 0.12 liters of red grape wine.
Guys.
Addendum SCP-294-AG. Researcher produced requests for Cup of Smilodon blood, Cup of Passenger Pigeon blood, and Cup of Thomas Jefferson's blood, and received 3 out-of-range errors.
They're gone, extinct.
Addendum SCP-294-AH.
This is a big one, okay.
A D-Class personnel with IQ of 99 and low curiosity scores was given written instructions about what to request.
Okay, get ready. This is going to be a bad one, isn't it?
D-Class personnel produced a request for Blood of Canis Lupus and received a cup of liquid subsequently identified as wolf blood.
Okay.
The D-Class personnel next produced a request for Saliva of Equus Ferus Cabalus and received a cup of liquid subsequently identified as horse saliva.
Interesting.
The D-Class personnel next produced a request for Urine of Phascolarctus cinereus and received...
Guys, I got peed on by one of those before. I don't want to talk about it, but that did happen to me. No, before you guys are like, go check for your chlamydia. If they are in wildlife, they're normally already treated for chlamydia, and the strain of chlamydia that they have is not very rarely transferable to humans.
A cup of liquid subsequently identified as koala urine. The D-Class personnel next produced a request for cerebrospinal fluid of Phoberomys pattersoni and received a cup of liquid currently undergoing analysis. It is to be noted that Phoberomys pattersoni went extinct during the late Miocene epoch, approximately 8 million years ago. It still gave you a
liquid.
Addendum SCP-294-AI. Dr. King produced a request for a cup of room temperature superconductor and received a cup of apple juice with seeds floating in it.
Interesting.
Addendum SCP-294-AJ. Dr. Menchu produced request for cup of D151839's leukemia and received
who's just requesting a cup of leukemia?
Received a cup of fluid. The fluid was microscopically examined and found to contain leukemic blast cells, which were a genetic match to D151839. A second request for cup of D151839's leukemia resulted in an out-of-range error. D151839 was subsequently found to be free of leukemia. However, within 15 days, the leukemia had recurred.
So it took the leukemia out, but in doing so, it put it back in. It was like you had 15-day time, like a free period, recharge period? I don't know. Other
SCP-294 experiments are currently awaiting approval.
I wonder if there's more after this video was posted.
You can look forward to a future lecture with a lot more experiments. I know you guys love that, right? I think that about does it for today.
Okay.
Thank you very much for listening. If indeed you still are, and you are all dismissed.
Goodbye. That was a crazy one. Holy. Okay.
I would like to give a special thank you to Slump God, Justin Day.
Thank you, all the patrons. And then TheVolgun. That's it? Okay, that's it. Holy. Okay, I guess if you made it all the way to the end of this video, comment down the coffee cup emoji, because I think that's on brand. Tell me what you would do if you were able to retrieve any liquid in the world from your coffee machine. I really like that one. Like, it's not your typical, like, in your face, cool, like, monster or cool anomaly per se. It's like your average little coffee machine doing not average coffee machine things. I thought it was really interesting. Let me know what your thoughts down below. Let me know which one you want me to react to next, because as you guys know, we are in a SCP deep dive. We are slowly going through a bunch of them, so let me know down below. And yeah, that's all I have for you. Check out the Patreon if you want to support the channel and want extra content. And go bye, everyone.